Hello and welcome back to the Summer Day Studios YouTube channel. In today's video, I wanted to do a bit more of a conversational, kind of casual video, not really a tutorial, more just to kind of talk about the channel itself, what you guys would like to see, maybe a little bit about myself, because I feel like I've not really spoken much about that, and it's not 100% necessary. I guess a lot of people will just come here to see the tutorial content, right? They're not so much interested about who's making it, just the content they get out of it, which is completely understandable, because you're trying to learn 3D, which can be really hard and really daunting and challenging. I know, because I've been there and I'm still learning, but I've been doing it for a while. So if you don't know, my name is Thomas. I have been doing 3D modeling and 3D renders for goodness, better part of 12 years now, I think. I started in 2014, 13, around that time, and I've been doing it for quite a while. I went to university in the UK to study visual effects and computer animation, and that's where I found I really like 3D modeling, and I just really focused very hard on that. It was my life for 3 years, basically, not a whole lot of sleep. If you've been through university, you know what I'm talking about, but I got out of that and I went to work at Industrial Light and Magic, ILM, the guys that made Star Wars originally. They're part of Disney now, they have been for a while, but that was my dream job, and I did that for a little while. I worked at a couple other smaller studios as well, and now I run a design agency full-time and make tutorials as well. And one of the main reasons I started making these tutorial videos is because when I was trying to get into 3D, I found that a lot of the content that I found online, and especially from my lecturers at university, just wasn't enough. It wasn't up to scratch, you know, it wasn't particularly up to date. It wasn't even really from the perspective of someone that's worked professionally in a VFX studio or a game studio or anything like that. And it was tricky to try and sort of learn everything, and I ended up having to teach myself a lot of things rather than watch a lot of tutorials. It doesn't have the same kind of following that like Blender does, for example. Maya, there are tutorials out there for it, but it's not quite as, you know, like this humongous community, at least like on creator space, like and with YouTubers and things like that. So I want to keep making more videos. I really like making these. One of my goals is I just want to teach people, because I love 3D so much. I love 3D art. I like art in general. I love drawing, I love all of that kind of stuff, and I want to keep making that sort of content. But my question for you guys, really the most important people in this whole thing, the audience, is what would you like to see from me, given, you know, my background and the kind of videos that I make? What would you like to see? Are there things that you're struggling with? You know, I've made a lot of videos recently about like modeling more complex objects, modeling curved objects with subdivision and stuff like that, and tried to sort of come at it from quite an encouraging spin, an encouraging angle, and a lot of you guys seem to really like that, and I appreciate that, because I really like making those videos, and I know it can be daunting to do these bigger projects, because you're thinking in your mind, you know, oh, can I do this, can I not do this, and you're second guessing yourself. And you know, sometimes I feel like you just need that kind of shove, and maybe you don't have, you know, a lot of people that you know that do 3D that are supporting you in this, and, you know, I kind of want to be that encouraging voice and sort of teach people where I can, what I know, so that you can get better at it as well. And, you know, that's my main goal with this. So yeah, really, it's just what kind of content would you like to see? Would it be more 3D modeling stuff? Anything specifically 3D modeling? I know some people have commented to say they'd like to see some kind of like specific projects, like maybe modeling a knife or some sort of sci-fi thing, or even, you know, I've shown off that plane, the twin engine Mosquito, a fair few times in my videos, just as background or as examples. Some people have requested how to model that, you know, and I've done a big long tutorial series on modeling a sailing ship. I could start another one on doing an aeroplane. I think that'd be really cool. And it would kind of go over a lot of what I've mentioned in previous videos, but just actually like practically, it'd be quite a long series, probably like 10 plus episodes. But I'm definitely down to do it if you guys want to see it. I'm having a lot of fun making these videos. I am kind of overwhelmed by the amount of people that have been watching them and subscribing and commenting, and it's really been lovely, and I do really appreciate every single one of you that's watching and commenting and liking the video, whether you're subscribed or not. But if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And yeah, just thank you so much for watching. And if there's anything that I can do to teach you, or just any kind of content you'd like to see from me, you know, just within the 3D space or even outside of the 3D space for whatever reason, then let me know, and I'd be more than happy to take a look and maybe make a video about it as well. So yeah, just kind of more of a conversational video today. I've been quite busy moving over the past few days, so I haven't really had much time to work on a longer video like I normally do, but hopefully back to it by next Monday. And yeah, again, just thank you for watching. Comment down below what you'd like to see, and yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.